What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Fourth Eye, and today I'm gonna put y'all up on some movies. And I know y'all probably already done seen the movies, but for those who haven't seen these movies have truth in them when it comes to the other side. No, out of bodies, all what I'm saying, all that good stuff. But these are movies that you need to check out. It's a movie. This one is about the afterlife. Astro City. It's gonna have subtitles and stuff, but it's called Astro City, and it's about a man who he died of alcohol poisoning, I believe, and he ended up in like purgatory or something like that. And you have to watch it. I don't really want to spoil it, but he ended up going to heaven, but it was a process in between when he was in purgatory to when he went to heaven that makes a lot of sense. Astro City, subtitle, so you gotta read while you're watching. So if you don't like reading while you watch, maybe you can find a version that has English in it or something. I never found that, but that's a pretty good movie. An old classic. What is it called? Robin Williams. What Dreams May Come. I think that was Robin Williams. Yeah. What Dreams May Come. Truth in that. Like a lot of people say, oh, this person was in this place and they couldn't get out. No, you can get them. It's just hard. Like people can get out of those places, those dark places. It's just hard sometimes. But if you haven't seen that, go watch that. What Dreams May Come. And, another one, I remember I watched this a long time ago. My partner put me up on this movie, Waking Life. It's like an animation, but it kind of seemed like they used real people but made them look like cartoons. But that was one of my favorite ones back in the day. Waking Life. It's like she's like, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, to be honest with you, but it's like they're going through different stages of they out of bodies and dreams and stepping into different. It's watch it, just watch it. What's another movie? No, Inception. Inception has a lot of truth in it. I know y'all probably seen Inception. The funny part about Inception, when I watched Inception, when they would fall back and they would make themselves, I think they was fall back to wake up, I think, but I wasn't fall back, but when I would fall back in mine, this was before that movie came out. I was like, how did they get that fall back part? Like, but I would fall back to wake up in sleep paralysis or to figure out if I was already in the out of body experience. And a lot of times when you in the dream or you in the out of body or whatever, like if you're in the out of body and you fall backwards, close your eyes and fall backwards, a lot of times it will take you deeper and deeper and deeper into the experience, and you have to wake up multiple times to get out, to come back. But that was interesting to me. But with these movies, there's truth in it, but there's also, they gotta make it entertaining, so they put some stuff in there that ain't quite true. Like with like Inception, when they get to a certain level or something, and there's like, you get shot or something happen and you're gonna die, and like, no, that ain't gonna happen. But it has truth in it. Now the part where they was implanting things into people's minds, I believe that's possible, because that's what some people do that's not doing the right thing. They basically, you know what I'm saying, creating something. They going into people's subconscious and they doing things and playing games and all that stuff. So you gotta be on your P's and Q's. What's another movie? Insidious. But I watched the first one. I think it was the first one or the second one. I don't normally, like me personally, I don't watch horror films that much. I don't really watch them at all, to be honest with you. But I'll watch them sometimes just to watch them. Insidious. Uh, it wasn't that true to me. Like, I know a lot of people like, yeah, they was talking about out of body. I think that they just made more people fear having out of bodies, because it's like, oh, the little boy got trapped and this demon trapped him and this and that. And it's like, no, that ain't happening. That a lot of people in the religious community got this thing where they say, oh, you come out your body, a demon's going to take over your body. Your silver cord is going to get cut. All that stuff is just propaganda. It's just fear mongering. It's just to make you afraid of what you can do. You think these people, a lot of these people in high places don't want you to know how to do all this stuff or that you are capable of doing these things. They want you to stay dumb, deaf, and blind. They want you to stay out here and think everything is spookism and scary and, oh my God, no, I can't do that because my silver cord is going to get cut. What? Shut up! Shut your face! No, just, but, it's another movie. I can't remember the name. It's like everything, everywhere, all at once or something like that. It's a Chinese lady that's in the that makes the that's like the star in the movie, but it's like the multiverse type. It's like different versions of herself and stuff. That's a pretty good movie. And that like to me was so on point because sometimes when you be out your body and you go to these places, you would be so, it's like your life would be different. It was like sometimes she would come out and she was like doing martial arts. Other places she was like a chef, or this other place she was like this and that. It's like, that's how it really be. You'll be like, what the fuck? I was a whole criminal in this other life. But that's a good movie. Check that out. If I said the name right, I could be wrong with the name, but I know it's like everything, everywhere, something. That might be right. I don't know. It might be called Everything Everywhere. But also Doctor Strange, Multiverse. That one was that one had a lot of, you remember when I was going through when the girl was going through the multiverse or whatever the deal was like, and they were seeing all these different versions of realities and all these different things. That shit is true, man. Look, I ain't trying to tell you to believe what I'm saying, but that shit is true. Like, they were going into places where they were like cartoons and shit. I've been in places where it was animated and it was like, what is this? What the hell? And it could have been something I created, but at the same time, it's like, a lot of times people say your consciousness is creating, your subconscious is creating these things, but I don't be thinking about this shit. Some of the stuff I be seeing be things that be far away from my mind. I don't even think about that stuff. But that's a good movie. It's another movie. It's a lot of movies. It's a show called Through Her Eyes. It's a decent show. I ain't gonna say I like it. It's a pretty good show. I just say it's a pretty good show. If you in it to, I like to watch movies to kind of get information. So when I'm watching movies, I don't care if it's like drawn out and boring a little bit, but I ain't gonna lie, it got to a point where it was like I kind of stopped wanting to watch it, the show, because it was recommended to me to watch, because it was like, because I had a little disagreement with somebody that was talking about how somebody can she was saying like cut your silver cord and swap destinies and all that stuff. And I was like, your cord ain't gonna get cut. Like, stop that bullshit. Don't. Well, you watch Through Her Eyes and this and that. And so I watched it, and it was decent. They was astral projecting out their body. But then when the girl astral projected, and then the other girl astral projected, and then she seen that this girl was out of her body, so she went into the other girl's body. So the other girl only had to go into her body. I'm like, nah, this is where it's getting fictional. Like, that ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna, you can't, that's like crazy. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say that's crazy. You know what? Let me stop. Maybe, but I don't believe that at all. Like, you just be like, hey, it look like you're out your body. Let me go ahead and hop up in your body. Ooh, no, you're connected still. Like, even though you out your body, you're not disconnected from your body. You are still connected to your body. So if somebody even try, they ain't gonna be able to get in your body. Your body is not empty. If your body is empty, guess where you gonna be? In a morgue. And guess where you gonna be after that? Either cremated or in a casket under the dirt. You ain't about to be coming back. If you vacate completely, no, your energy signature or your energy is still within that body, but you are outside of your body. Your soul never completely leaves your body. That's don't even make sense. Like, yo, I don't care if you out your body. Like, you say this, you have an out of body and you've been in your out of body for for 15 minutes. That means that you are gone from your physical vessel for 15 minutes with your brain, not like you're not getting no oxygen and all this stuff. But if you come out your body and look at yourself, you'll see yourself over there breathing. So you're not outside of your body completely. So nothing is going to come into your body. Most of the time when it's a possession, now this is where it get a little spooky. And I ain't trying to scare nobody. But when people talk about being possessed or this and that, that's because they have an attachment. That's something that anchored on to they energy. And the problem with that is that, and this is why I try to tell people, even though like I don't want to put fear in people, you have to know what's out there, because there are lower vibrational beings that will attach to you if you're not careful, and they will basically like be influencing you. That's why you got certain people that like when they be drinking too much, they become alcoholics and stuff. It's something attached to them. Now I haven't fully possessed them. Now you got some people that have that full on possession, but it's still a spirit that's attached to them. They just basically took over, basically, but they haven't took over completely. That person's still in there. It's hard to explain, but a lot of people just don't understand. And they be like, your silver cord is gonna get cut, because I think they watched a video with what was that guy's name that started the satanic church, Aleister Crowley or something like that. And where the man was saying that they was praying to God to cut his cord. Now that could have happened. That could have happened. Because he was like he was like taking over his daughter's body or something. But that's some occult, that's like some dark magic type things of that nature. Nothing can possess your body unless you give it control. You give it permission. Nothing can take over you if you don't give it permission. You have to give permission. Nothing can just be like, hey, let me take it over your body. Let me get in there. But they got that story from him, because the dude said that they cut his cord and he came to them and was like, hey, you cut my cord. He like, hey, why did you do that? Give me back my body. No, but that could be very much possible. But there's been nobody that has came back and been like, hey, man, my cord got cut. Make sure y'all careful and don't let nobody cut your cord, because I came out my body and somebody came over there with some scissors and just cut my cord. Like, no. Then you got a lot of people that's like, they used to practice like dark magic, witchcraft and things of that nature, that convert back to Christianity, and they tell people, leaving your body is satanic. It's witchcraft and all this stuff, because they was in witchcraft and they was having out of bodies when they was doing witchcraft, and they was doing dark things when they was having out of body experiences, telling people that sleep paralysis is a demonic spirit trying to possess your body. No, that was you, because you was doing things that was outside of the higher frequencies. You was doing dark things. That's why you was experiencing dark shit. Like, you can't, like, it don't make no sense. Hey, I seen a video, he's like, you experience sleep paralysis, don't you? Yeah, I was a demon. No, it wasn't, bro. Like, sometimes people, it irritates me sometimes, but then I be like, they just don't understand. But then I realize that, that person was practicing dark magic. So that's where they learn how to do it. So they didn't learn how, it wasn't happening naturally for them, I guess. So they automatically assume, because we do this in dark magic, when we're doing dark magic and stuff and trying to cast spells on people, that this is what it is. No, there's good, there's bad, there's dualities to things. If you're doing it for the wrong reasons, you're doing some bad shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense why they keep bringing out this is evil. This is witchcraft. There's like, don't let nobody convince you that stuff is witch. Like, you have to be actually doing rituals. These people was sitting down probably chanting and all kind of stuff to come out their body and mess with people. You're doing evil things. That's why it's evil. If you was doing something good, you wouldn't be saying that. But then it make it hard for me to even believe what a person said when they was doing that. And then they coming back and say, hey, look, because think about this. let's just say hypothetically, because I know there's a lot of people that don't believe in that there's anything bad on the other side. But hypothetically, let's think about this. If you got people that's doing witchcraft or doing certain dark magic and they're coming out their body and they're messing with people, don't you think that there will be some people that can do that's doing good that can go there and help people? It just is what it is. But this video kind of long and I gotta get to work. You know what I'm saying? So, peace. Y'all go watch them movies, man.